Oh, thank you very much. So now in that case, we can start discussing your interview experience. And as you have mentioned that around 30 to 35 students were shortlisted for the interview across all the profiles, mechanical, electrical, and all these things. And then finally, 7 offers were made out of those 30, those shortlisted candidates, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, Gaurav. So, Gaurav, so in that case, we can start discussing your interview rounds, like the number of rounds and the focus of each and every round. If you could tell us in detail. Yeah.
Yeah, so there were two rounds. One was the technical and the second was HR. It went for around 25 to 30 minutes. Like both the rounds were mainly focused, like the first question was like they asked me about explaining all my projects. So in the technical round, they asked me to explain it in layman terms. So like I tried to give them the use or the purpose of why I made that project, or what was the need of the hour to make that project. So in that way I explained the project. There were no, like as I said earlier also, there was no in-depth concept related questions that they asked. They went through all my resume and like they were question like what you did here. Also in PRs, they went through all my PRs and asked like what was the work as a TA assistant, like what you did as an aura. So like all the points that I wrote in my resume, like they covered it all in my technical interview. And they asked this much only, like nothing apart from, like nothing related to course specific questions or sort of that thing.
So there were two rounds.
Yeah, yeah. So in like yeah, in HR based interview, like the HR also asked me like about my projects, and apart from that, the common questions like where do you see yourself in 5 years, like how will you define your personality. So in this question, like this defining your personality question, like what you can use is the PRs that you have. So in that way, you can also give an example like why do you feel that you have this quality, or where did you use this quality of yours. So that's where the PR or like any team experience come into picture. And they also asked question like what do you know about the company. They asked about my family, and like for the company related question, I would recommend everyone to go through the company's website, like whatever company your interview is scheduled. Try to go through its website thoroughly. It will help you to know the company better and how it is related to the profile that you have created. And it will also like it help you to ask questions later on, like you will find something that you are not able to understand, or like you find something interesting, you can explain to them in the end. So that also creates an impact.
Yes, Gaurav. Yeah. So Gaurav, we can discuss the technical round in a bit detail. Like you mentioned that they were going through your resume and they were asking each and everything from your
Yeah.
resume, like your course projects and your PO or everything they were asking. So like what, like if you could give an example, like how depth or what are the questions that are asking on your project actually they were asking.
No, like the question, like they didn't ask anything in depth. Like as I said, the e-yantra competition project they asked. So in that project, I was trying to reduce the transportation cost, that the truck or the company like has to pay, like while transporting fruit crates from the farm to the market. So they were like trying to understand what all projects that I did, what was it all about. Like there were no specific questions related to that, like related to the algorithms that I used or anything specific. They just wanted to get the idea like why I did the project and what was the purpose of the project.
Okay, yeah. Yes, and the same went for each and everything in your resume. Means they were just
Yeah,
asking.
yeah.
Okay.
For PR also, like I had teaching assistant and the aura. So they asked like why it is required, what did you do, like what were the problems that you faced. So these all questions they asked. Like there was like as I said, in courses also they didn't touch too many courses, and they also asked about the courses, online courses that I undertook. So there was not any in-depth question. Like I had some courses on IoT, and so they didn't ask anything specific to that. Just they wanted to know like what I learned, or what I could where I can use it.
Yes, yes. And the same went for your MTP as well. Means they just
Yeah,
yeah. Okay,
yeah,
so
same for
so
them.
yeah. Okay. So how
So
much time was for the first duration? How much time duration did it take actually?
Like the interview process you are asking the time it
Yeah,
took.
the first round, how much
It
time?
was around 25 to 30 minutes. Like,
Okay, okay, yeah. So in this round, anything tricky? Like in the first round, did you find any question to be tricky and you felt that it was like,
No, actually, like it was not at all like if you have prepared your resume, like all the questions were from my resume. So if you have prepared your resume like thoroughly and you have like you have not included any point that you are not confident about, then it won't be a problem when the interviewer asks specific to your resume. So in my case, the interview was went quite well, and like there were no tricky questions from the interviewer side.
okay, okay, yeah. And since you had a very good hold of the things which you have mentioned in your resume, so you could
Mhm.
answer all those things and you could explain all the projects.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yes.
and the most of my projects were recent one. Like I didn't include, like I had some projects that I did in my bachelor's also, but I didn't include them. Like I included the recent one, so I like they were all fresh, so I could easily tackle the questions that came related to that.
Yes, yes. Yes, Gaurav. So I think we also have heard this before, but I think again we can conclude that you should be thorough with your resume and please mention only those things which you are very confident about.
Yeah, yeah, it like it affects you, it affects your confidence also. Like if you are not sure about something that you have written in your resume, you will be always be hesitant or like scared that what if the interviewer asks this or not. And there and some people also think that only the first page is what the interviewer sees, not the second page. So it is not the case. So if you are even writing the courses that you have undertaken, try to mention those courses that you will be able to cover till the interview, because there are instances where my friends were asked about the courses, and if you don't have like if the company is looking for that course related person, and if you don't know, then it will be a very bad impression that you will create on the interview.
Yeah, yeah. And you rightly pointed out that sometimes we feel that only the first page is important if we are having two pages, but I think this should not be the notion, or you should rather make sure that each and every point in your resume is well drafted and you are sure about what you are writing actually.
Yeah, that's why starting early always helps, because you will know, if you start early, you will know that what all points is lacking in your resume and what all things you need to work on. So, like if you start early, you will be able to make up for the blank spaces that may be present during your first or second semester, and that will also help you not to add a point that you not are not very much sure about.
Yes, yes, Gaurav. So I think in your case, the interview of Bajaj Auto, the questions apart from the HR round, and in fact in HR round as well, the questions were mainly revolving around your resume only.
Yeah, like all like they went like as I said, they even asked about the online courses that I undertook. So it
Yes.
was focused on my resume only. Like, and there were some HR questions, like the common HR questions, like where do you see yourself, define your personality, as I said previously.
Yes. In case of MTech students, we all are confused or we are not so sure about taking any POR. Sometimes we feel that whether we should go for a POR or not. So in your case, do you feel that your POR position of responsibility have helped you in your placements?
Yeah, pure like I won't be specifying like it helped me in my placement. Like it helps an individual to groom its personality. Like there are many challenges that you face like when you hold a position of responsibility. So like as I said also, like they asked me about like how will you define your personality. So in that question, if you are saying that you have leadership qualities, like so in like, and if you have hold up you are related to that, so that will help you. It is not necessary, like you can use like for MTech there already teaching assistant are available with them, but it is not a necessary thing. But if you are looking for some consultancy related profile or so, it will be good if you have a good PR in your hand.
So Gaurav, in HR round also, like, was there any tricky questions? Like you have mentioned that there were some general questions like where do you see yourself in 5 years and
Mhm.
about your PORs, but any tricky question in that HR round?
So there weren't as such any tricky question, but like as I said, they asked like, "What do you know about the company?" Also, so I was aware of the historical background and what all products that they made. But like I went through their website, but I couldn't find like about the projects that they are currently working on. So I cross questioned them, like I couldn't find the project. So can you please tell me about them?
Yes.
So like in that also they replied like we can't share it with you currently because like they are not allowed, they are also under an NDA. So that's how, like that was a bit of a tricky question for me because I was aware of the historical background only, but there was apart from this there was nothing as tricky.
In your case, as you have a very decent CPI in your masters and also in your graduation, so did they ask any questions like why don't you go for a PhD or something like that?
So they didn't ask me like do you want to pursue PhD or not, but they did ask about my departmental rank or so. Like
Okay.
there was no question as such. Like why do you want to go for why don't you want to go for higher education?
Yes. So Gaurav, in your resume, means of course you have a very good resume, but in your case, what are the important points of your resume that you feel would have helped you in your placements? If you could summarize some
Yeah,
important points, yeah.
like mostly try to take I would recommend everyone to take courses that have course project, but apart from that try to work under a professor. Like you will have an MTP, but you will be in the initial phase of it only. So like doing a project in like during your vacation under a professor will help. And apart from that, if you have industrial experience in internship or so, that will also add a lot of value to your resume, because like bachelor students have a very good resume and they were in the college for 4 years. So if you are competing with them, you should have you should have some industrial experience. So internship and some projects apart from the course projects that may be as a part of a competition as a tech team will add a lot of value.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. So Gaurav, then I think we have covered the things about your interview mainly. And just to summarize, your interview was mainly revolving around your resume, and we have also discussed about the significance of POR, and we discussed about some key aspects of the resume which one should keep in mind while applying for any particular profile. So, anything you want to add in this interview rounds, like the interview round which happens with you?
Yeah, like we have covered most of the points. I will just summarize it. Like try to be confident with your resume. Like be sure of what all things that you have written, and like even if the interviewer asks some questions that you don't know, then if you are guessing it, then try to tell the interviewer before, and don't try to give any blunt answer, and try
Yes.
to think before answering the question even if you know the answer.
Yes. So Gaurav, this time the placement season was in an entirely online mode, and earlier we used to have offline placement. So, what are the means key takeaways from the online placement experience? What is your take on this? Like, how did you feel about this online placement experience?
Yeah, so I feel like both online and offline have their advantages and disadvantages. Like if it was online, then we would like the atmosphere is altogether different in campus than we face at home. So basically, and you are able to prepare yourself better. Like you can take feedback from your friends directly than over a video call or so. And like, but it has its advantage. Like I was the IC, so I knew like how our seniors used to run from their hostel to the like the venue of their interviews, their whole schedule. Like there was no time. Like it was completely exhaustive. Like they couldn't take have their food in time or so. So that part was not there. Like it was not that much exhaustive, this online interviews.
Yes. Yeah, everything has its own pros and cons. So, yeah. Yes. So, Gaurav, before we wrap up, any advice for your upcoming MTech aerospace engineering students, those mainly those who will be appearing for placements?
Yeah, so basically, just the common order like I gave earlier also, like try to work on your resume as early as you can. Try to finalize the profiles that you want to apply for, because there are many mechanical, electrical background student apart from the aero student. So like they need to make sure like what all profile they can apply, like they and take courses and do projects related to that field only, that field. So it will help, it will help them in their placement.
Yes. Yeah, definitely start early is the very key point. And once you have finalized the profiles which you will be targeting or which you aim for, then just, yeah, so you should do ample number of projects in that domain or in that profile.
Yeah, because as you also said, the opportunities are like you will get ample amount of opportunities. You just need to know what all you need to grab.
Yes, 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 Gaurav. Yeah. Yes, Gaurav. So I think then we have covered the things which we had planned for the day actually. And yeah. So thank you very much. Thank you for taking our time.
Thank you, Sudhakar, for having me here again. Like you have taken a wonderful initiative, and it will definitely help our upcoming batches.
Yeah, yeah, we do. We really hope so. Yes,
Yeah,
Gaurav. So yeah. So thank you very much.
thank you, Sudhakar.
Yeah.